Video được Việt hóa bởi Ngọc Tân từ group Tài nguyên dựng phim.
Just when you thought you've done a great job and that your work is done, you check your files and you have gazillion photos. This part requires a lot of patience. What we do is choose the best photos and create another folder for it, usually named for editing. For editing and enhancing wedding photos, we use Adobe Lightroom Classic. Based on experience, it is easier and more efficient. Let me quickly show you how you can edit in Adobe Lightroom Classic. So first, let's open the application. So, Lightroom. Next is to import the photos we want to edit. So to import, we need to be in the library tab or the library module. In this case, everything I want to edit is in the folder for editing, the one that you saw earlier. So I will just drag and drop. So in this case, I will just check all. So these are all the photos, and then click import. Once done, we need to switch to the develop module. So this is where we will do all the editing. So as you can see for this one, this is overexposed, and on the right hand side is where you can make adjustments. So for the exposure, you can lower down the exposure, you can adjust the highlights, you can adjust the shadows, the whites, the blacks, the texture, the clarity, the vibrance, and you can even adjust the individual colors using the HSL sliders here. So let's say if you adjust the blue, you will see the blue changing colors or changing its saturation. You can change the luminance. So basically, you can do your own edit, but in our case, what we do is use a preset. We have presets for weddings installed, and we just sync the settings to all the photos, and normally it does the job. In our case, if we have a preset that matches the mood and theme that we want for a particular wedding, we just use it instead of adjusting all the different settings manually. And this is the preset that we have chosen. So, wedding. It looks light and airy. So here is the before and after. The best part is we don't have to manually adjust all the photos one by one in Lightroom. So basically, we can just select all of these photos or all the photos we want to adjust, and then turn on the sync. And when we click on the preset, all of the photos will be edited, as you can see. Here's the before and after. Now, for the after ceremony pictorials, for example, this photo, we chose a different preset because it is nighttime when we capture this photo. Plus, we want something that matches the dark, moody, and romantic vibe. So we selected this preset. And again, here is the before and after. So you also have the option of not editing your photos. You can just leave it here. If you want to edit it, you can just maybe adjust the white balance or the exposure, but it's totally up to you. But in our experience, it really pays if you do. Basically, you can do the same, either experiment with your own settings or use a preset that matches the colors and the vibe that you are going for. We just choose a couple of special photos that we think will look great in black and white, and again, apply a preset for it and make little adjustments. Couples will usually upload their photos on social media, so that is how we export most of the final photos. So to export, you just go to File and then Export. For Facebook uploads, what we do is we set the quality to 85 And then of course the image format is JPEG. This is the format that is accessible for most uses, for web, Facebook, for prints. And then the color space is sRGB. And then we don't click on the check for limit file size. So we click on resize to fit, and then we select the long edge option. And for Facebook, it's best to select the 2048 pixels. And then the resolution is 240 or 240 pixels per inch. We sharpen for screen, and then amount is just standard. And basically we don't put a watermark, and we just click on export.
Now, for prints like this, we use a different export setting.
For our package, we include a Sintra frame wherein we give the couple a hard copy of their favorite photo. So for this couple, this is their favorite photo. So this is the one that we had printed. So to export for print, so basically you just go to, again, file settings, same format, JPEG, color space is sRGB. For the quality, we like to set it to 100 so we get the best quality. And then we don't resize to fit. And for the resolution, we want to bump it up to 300. And again, for the sharpening, we select, for this frame, we wanted the matte paper. So we're not using the glossy one. So the amount is just standard, and basically that's it. Those are the settings you need to remember when exporting for printing or for wedding albums.
For wedding albums, we also export for print quality. Don't worry, we will attach a guide on exporting for different purposes. Once you have exported the final photos, set aside special photos for special uploads or for your portfolio. This time, you are really good to go. You are done. You have accomplished a great job of capturing an entire wedding. You created something that will be cherished by the couple and their families forever. You deserve more than just a tap on the back. You deserve to celebrate. Don't ever forget this part. Always celebrate your wins, big or small.
Video được Việt hóa bởi Ngọc Tân từ group tài nguyên dựng phim.